Ooh, cool. Hello. Okay. Goodness. Um. Yeah. There's really honestly not much to. Oh, I was just gonna do. There's really not much to say other than I played this game 3 days ago for the Steam Next Fest, and honestly, it was such a vibe, which is very crazy to say considering this is supposed to be a scary game. But it was such a vibe that this is the first one that I'm replaying thoroughly to like get a full grasp of it. But oh my gosh, the music is absolutely amazing. So very. Oh, I should actually be recording this. I always forget to record. So yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out in, I guess, high YouTube audience for later. Well, YouTube audience is here right now in stream format. That one. Load game. I can't make a new one. I think I can just go here. How am I looking? Handsome as always. Do I want to make myself smaller? Typically, I don't like it when I'm this big, but because this is a scary game, I guess a lot of people want to see my reaction. I'll make an exception for it. I didn't even hear this part of the song. Oh my goodness! All right, let's get to it. Shouldn't be a shrimp today. So for the demo, or when I played the demo last time, I picked Luna. Was that her name? Or Trad Girl? Seraphware? Seraphware? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, last time I played, I picked this character, who I think is fairly interesting, at least a lot more interesting than this guy. Chud guy? Oh, Luke. Okay. It's Grace. Her name's Grace. But I think I will legit pick Lacey. For no particular reason, if I'm being honest. If I'm being completely honest, no particular reason. I remember I was talking to a friend of mine about like having these glasses, and they're not actually fit for my face, so I'm constantly adjusting them, and I should go to the eye doctor so I can get better glasses that fit me better, or frames that fit me better. But it's just honestly really nice just going like, I see, you know? Oh, my mouse is annoying. Okay. There is a bit of screen tearing, and I don't know if that's part of the aesthetic or if it's actually screen tearing. Rusty blade out its inventory. Sick. To equip new weapons, go to the inventory screen. No, you don't say. While holding ready, you can aim and rotate your character. In the ready state, you can attack with your weapon. Time your attack presses right to initiate a combo attack. Yes, we remember this part. I think I gotta... Okay, you guys can see my mouse, but it does remove itself. So he attacks differently than Grace. I think she attacks faster, which is crazy. Is there gonna be a tier list? Yeah, that camera, they wow for that one. It's very dynamic, but they wow for that one. Oh, that's so like I had this problem in the demo also, but it's an eye and it looks like you're supposed to press circle, but circle is in spec. It's like, okay, I guess that's what they wanted me to look at. But no, it's X. It's circle for confirm. Ventilation shaft. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the screws holding the vent together are very loose. You should keep looking around. Okay, yeah, sure. Use. VCR player. It doesn't seem to have a tape inserted. Light switches. Should I turn on the lights? Yes. You killed the whole move. Man, should I? Nah. Wait. I'm thinking about it. Like adjusting my light to be just a little bit brighter so it's easier to see me. Like, I think just it being a bit dim goes with the aesthetic of the game, and like when my computer changes colors or my monitor changes colors, it's easier for me to change colors. Keeps it more consistent. Oh yeah, the cheat engine. Nah, I'm good, bro. Supposed to be looking for a screwdriver. I could probably break it. Oh, with the weapon. Worn screwdriver, 666. I think the main reason why I didn't want to pick Grace is because her dress, like, I think it goes really good with her character, but like her dress, I don't know, for some reason it like throws me off when I'm like aiming or something. And I just didn't want to play as Luke, to be completely honest. And something tells me this is also probably one of the developers' favorites, this character. Gosh. Something interesting though is, well, maybe I'll talk about it later as we start to unravel the story. This document is not meant for you. Too bad. That means you've come farther than most. That means you've come farther than most. You're likely. Why isn't there a period right there? You're likely disoriented, under threat, maybe even bleeding. But you're alive. That's enough for now. Aw. Before you reach the main gate, before you decipher the terminal, before this world begins to split, you must remember how to move. Movement is relative to your character, not the camera. Press up to move forward, down back pedal. Let the right rotate the character in place. This control scheme offers precision but takes practice. That's the best way to put it. Player faces the direction of input movers. Freer, but sacrifices tension for cowards or speed runners. Switch between these schemes in the setting terminal. When an object glows faintly or pulses, it can be interacted with. Inspect objects, pick up items, trigger environmental events, doors, drawers, strange mechanisms. Pause anytime with escape, start button, blah 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 blah. Sick. Alright, let's go, Lacey. Now let's see. It's unlocked. Room A1 key used. Classic Resident Evil. Electrical meters. Nothing unusual about them. Really? Oh, whoops. Am I just far away from it? Totally. Should I try flushing it? Oh yeah, sure. Doesn't seem to work. Does it not work because it doesn't work, or does it not work because it's literally not part of any sewage system? I feel like I'm like slightly off the top here. Storeroom. Moving grounds. Certain obstacles can be budged when you press against them. Opening new paths sometimes requires simple movement, while other times it demands creativity. If you're stuck, stepping out and back in can refresh your perspective. Oh yeah, I even said this in the Next Fest livestream I was doing. that it's nice that they express something meta in an in-game way, but just giving you general advice. It basically says if you leave the room and come back, the puzzles will reset. It's really neat. But at the same time, it is a demo, and they have just said like, "Hey, bro, press X." I think the only problem this game has, because again, well, I can't say again. I guess for people who joined here through Facebook, again, the only problem I have with this game, or losing myself. Again, this was my favorite game for the next fest, if I'm being completely honest with you. Aside from Shadow Divinities, can't wait to check that one out too. But dang, I really did lose myself. The only problem I have with this game is the screen tearing, because like that actually breaks, you know, the immersion itself, and it does. I don't know, because I feel like part of it, or maybe it's because of the aesthetic of how what's the word, like dreamy, everything like flows back and forth, kind of like an old PS1 game trying to render its own settings. I feel like, you know, that's fine. Like, it's a little trippy, but that's fine. The screen tearing, though. It's unlocked. Room A2 key used. Now where's room A3? A vending machine. If I had change, I could use this. Always fighting for a change. I didn't mean to do that. Restroom. I don't like how realistic a world made this this mirror is. It feels like it's trying to do something. Maybe it's just trying to show me that there is an item over there, but still, I don't like it. It makes me so uncomfortable. Like, cause why else would you have a mirror that high detailed, and it's not supposed to be part of like some type of boss fight where I can only see him throughout the shadows of the mirror? An old computer system. I could use. I could save my progress here. We save to use the memory drive, whatever. We'll do. Okay, well I'll do 10. I do really want to like go into, maybe in my I guess I'll call it like a lasting impression. I think I'll call it like a lasting impression, like a difference between the first impression. But I really want to go over like the story, the potential lore of what this game could be about. Not in a way that like, I cracked the mystery. There's no reason to try this game out for yourselves, but more so like, oh wow, I think this part of the game is really interesting, and I really wonder where they're gonna go with this. Here's my theories on what's gonna happen, but who knows, blah blah blah. Because apparently I've become a lore guy, which is really crazy to think about. Because I've only made two lore videos, which are just Salt Sanctuary. But there's honestly have been a lot of lore videos that I've been thinking of making. I haven't got time for all that. I'm pretty sure, or at least I would guess, a lot of people would be interested in that. Or at least specifically interested in me doing that. You wanna go? God. Angels. Not in this world. So nasty. Oh look, it's her. I think that's the girl I said was cute in the opening. And those aren't emojis, they're emoticons. There's a difference. I think, yeah, emojis are emojis. Emoticons are emojis that you make with just types or characters, keyboard characters. Oh, you can't break them. That's crazy. So this game has a very obvious theme of angels and things along that nature. And you know, in the opening, something I noticed that when you were picking your character, it said seraphware. So the suffix ware, obviously software, but you know, seraph is a type of angel. I think specifically they're the biblically accurate angel that a lot of people make memes about, like little spheres with a whole bunch of like belts with eyes on them. I think this is also a type of seraph, but not the one I was talking about. There. The statue of an angel, hands clasped in prayer. Hands? There is a plaque on this statue with an inscription. God is strong enough to exult in monotony. It is possible that God says every morning, do it again, to the sun, and every evening, do it again, to the moon. It may not be automatic necessity that makes all daisies alike. It may be that God makes every daisy separately, but has never got tired of making them. It may be that He has the eternal appetite of infancy. For we have sinned and grown old, and our Father is younger than we. And so it must be that, in the wisdom of God, life begins anew in spring, flourishes under summer, humbles itself with fall, and meets winter's frozen hand of death. The medallions, symbols of His eternal design, are found in the realms of His creation. Winter frozen hand of death. The title of this game is so specific, I always forget it. I just think, who murdered my wife on Christmas Eve? I feel like if Yahtzee Croshaw, Zero Punctuation, who's not Zero Punctuation anymore, I feel like if they've ever reviewed this game, they'd have a field day with the title. Oh, this place with the banging soundtrack. Yeah, nah. Coin locker. Maybe if I found a key, I could open this. It's one of those funny things because we need a key to get some coins to get inside a vending machine. So the coins itself is just another key, so you need a key to get a key. And like traps. And so it's one of those things where you could actually, if you were writing a book, you would probably just simplify that to, oh, this person needs a key to the vending machine. Key, quote unquote, when it's actually just a change. And instead of getting the change from the coin locker, you just get it where you get the key for the coin locker, you know? Like simplifying it that way. But like for a game, I think there definitely is, well, obviously there's like a use for that. To having multiple keys that kind of just, what's the word? They kind of connect the dots into each other. Because like, it's locked shut, okay. Because for the player, you would have to like keep all these things in your head. And again, this is so weird. There's such a disparity between, because like I'm just like inching forward. I'm genuinely spooked out. Like if I'm being completely honest with you, but I'm so chill because of this soundtrack. Man, you ever vibed in a haunted house? That's what this game is. I was gonna say ellipses, those aren't ellipses. The door handle is broken. Aw. 102. Which is clock case. Clock face? The hands on the clock don't seem to be moving. Should I take a closer look? Nah. This is a puzzle I wasn't able to figure out. Or I didn't finish it. During the next fest. Oh god! That's unfair. Does it just not have range? Ooh, not 3. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh god. Okay, that was lucky. That was lucky. I didn't think they would all just be at the door. I guess because I came over here, they were aggro. I don't know, I feel like they should have waited until I like seen them. Yeah, I think in my first time around here, I went this way and I was able to see like all of them. And I was able to see the bat and like get that before they attacked me. But it looks like the knife just doesn't have range. Or maybe it's because they're so low that I just wasn't aiming at them properly. Like the way this is the way that animation looks, like you think it just goes completely vertical, like straight down, but it actually doesn't. So you actually still do have to aim down for that. I wonder if Lacey has more HP than Grace. Oh my goodness. Woogie's World. Where's my mouse? Iran. Oh, okay, I almost said your name, my bad. What's up, what's up, what's up? I've been alright. I'm glad you came to the stream. Did you follow me on YouTube? Most people follow me on Twitch. Oh, I'm glad you're in here. I've been good. Oh, we haven't gotten together to have that drink yet. Yeah. Just canned soda, a carbonated hybrid. Carbonated hybrid? That's both refreshing and satisfying. 9mm ammo. No. From danger to warning. Okay. Who puts roaches in the fridge? A holy Bible. Book of... Grandma would be really upset if I didn't know how to pronounce that. Well, not upset. She'd be disappointed.
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes? Part of the page has been torn off. Do you want to take a closer look? Yes. As he came forth of his mother's womb, naked shall he return to go as he came, and shall take nothing of his labor, which he may carry away in his hand. Ecclesiastes 5:15. Yeah, I got ellipses for that too. What they want me to do about it? No, he says locked shut. That's unfortunate. Is there something else? Bruh, I think this tripped me up last time too. One of the spookiest moments in video game history is Bloodborne, when there was this locked door. You know, you go to the locked door, you talk to the locked door, and the locked door is all like, the password. Like, oh my gosh, there's a password? Like 2 hours later, you find the password, you go back to the locked door, and, you know, you tell them the password, he's like, heh 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 heh, and then the door opens, and the person behind the door is dead. I'm like, why would you do that? From Software, why? I don't know, things like, oh, this little mouse. Things like that are always trippy. Avengers Clock Place. Who's that? Did you strike a pose? Huh? Wait, no, was she... Oh, okay. I thought she was doing like the fusion hot thing, and I thought that she was like giving me the hint on what time to put it. But no, that was just the bat. Oh, it's 9:30, 45. Okay. Probably gonna have to figure out that puzzle later. I don't like this room. Nope. Not me. I see the hole. I see the hole. You don't have to show me. Ellipses. That's all you gotta say? On this plate, there's gonna be ellipses if you don't say anything. We're not going to 103 yet. 101, was it? Yeah, 102 actually. I thought this place was chill until that drone, that little whatever the instrument they be using in those scary movies. Ellipses. Do you have anything to say? Doesn't seem to be working. Is this gonna be like a Resident Evil 7 type thing where like all the clocks are the same? Just an ordinary wall clock. So what is that? That's 5:15. And it appears to be not moving at all. There might be like an Easter egg or something with turning off all the lights or maybe turning them all on. There's no keyhole. Must be locked with some sort of mechanism. A bat? Nah. What's this? One of the books is sticking out. Ah, it made a sound. Is there a hidden mechanism? It seems like there is one other book missing on the shelf. So I need to find a book too. It's possible to open, thank goodness. Inspect, not open. Break the plates. Door handle is broken. Interesting. 5:15. I don't like how they're just right there. Sapphire key. I don't mean this in like a rude way. Generally don't. Because being older, you know, I know how to write in cursive. A lot of younger people don't. People around like I guess 19 at the moment. 19 years old and under. There is a good amount of people who probably don't know how to do, you know, cursive. Like I think it's just one of those things that are just, you know, slowly dying out as things become more and more modernized. And I wonder if the same can be said about reading clocks. I want to say acoustic. I think acoustic works, but that's definitely not the word. But like basically reading manual clocks. So I wonder how many people might actually like have trouble with that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really manner because like because like you kind of just look at it and you can just keep guessing until you get it right. Where the heck am I? Oh, I didn't go there yet, so we're gonna go there later. I don't like how my character just keeps having their items unequipped. Oh, what was it? Sapphire key to 109. I think I was just in 104. There's actually nothing in here. So it's 105 that I need to go to. Locked, okay. Man. Yeah, over there? That's probably in my playthrough. Or the demo session. What was it? An avocado. Like butter, but from a tree. Six. Rat's nest, okay. Why they attack so fast? My god. How? Bro, you got super armor? What is this, drive impact? Nope, nope. No siree. Turn to dust. Imagine actually dying to this music. Like the Grim Reaper's like, okay, we gotta go. Like, hold on. What does return to dust? I guess that's to mean like go back to the main menu. Okay, yeah. Kind of far away. I think I was able to stagger. What was that? I think I was able to stagger faster with the knife. So I'm gonna try that. Oh, did I load too fast? Okay, no. I still do have that avocado. So the bat can kill in 2 hits, but the rats can attack through it. And I don't always time the attacks correctly. So it looks like I will use the knife on the rats. Oh, that's the angel. I'll use the knife on the rats, but then the bat on the roaches, just because the roaches die in 1 hit. Best fears on Streambow? No, you tried to sell me the Streambow last time. Have I been here before? I think so, yeah, I have. What is this place anyway? Is it an apartment building? I guess that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Either an apartment building or some type of old dormitory. Let me try the knife. Is it that low? That kinda sucks. Vending machine, out of change. I don't like how that was in a minor key. Like, why aren't you happy for me for finding an item? That's crazy. An apple. Ooh, green apple. Bright green apple. Juicy and tangy. Yes. Yes, they are. Well, they barely did anything. He still hit? Still in danger? Probably do like a point system type of HP, and not like from 0 to 100. Probably more like 8 points and etc. It's around the corner. You can cheat in rats. God. Over a quarter. What's that for a quarter? Even in a post-apocalyptic setting, money still matters. That's actually really crazy. I don't think I'll save until like I make a lot of progress, because I feel like getting attacked so much makes me want to, like, if I do die, I'll go back. Smart shut. I'll go back and get the pistol before moving forward. I don't like that. I don't like that. You see this? I don't like that. No. This door handle is broken. So like, is literally a door handle like one of the key items? Let me save real quick. Restroom. Never. First time coming in this room. It's just looks like those eyes are symbols. And yeah, remember when I was talking about the seraphim, the biblically accurate angels? Whoops. The eyes are like a huge indicator for them. Aw, she's so cute. She don't deserve to be in this world. Maybe she does. I don't know her story. But if evil, why cute? Why puppy dog ears? Why tail? And the thing is, hold on. Indestructible. What about the candle? Okay. Just wondered if there would be an Easter egg. But so this is it okay to like share some theories right now? Well, I guess because of how blatant the game is being about, I don't think it will be like anything revolutionary, but I genuinely feel like this game takes place in some type of simulation. And I think the player is supposed to... That's something the player can like pick up on like fairly quickly if they're paying attention. So I don't feel bad for like potentially spoiling that. So I guess it doesn't really have to explain shimmy. I don't like that. I don't like this first-person camera in my third-person horror game. Like, what are you doing? But I guess it doesn't really need to make sense for why a character has to have a tail. Or have, dog ears? Dog ears, yeah. Ghost. What, you one of them strong ones? Ew. But, like, it would have been really interesting if this game took place in a world where you were able to... I think I just figured out something. Yeah, I thought it would have been really interesting if this game took place in a world where puppy girls and stuff like that were just like, you know, as common as people. Well, it's probably a boys. Yeah, let me go get that pistol. What? I press continue. Oh, what did it say? I would go back to the first save, but I've already spent too much time. I'm fine. Was that just a bad save, or was the game being mad at me for... Was the game being mad at me for hitting the computer screen earlier? Maybe that's the Easter egg. That's weird. But the title gets more interesting as I think about it, because SSR, that definitely confused me when I first looked at it, but I was talking to a friend about it, and he was telling me that SSR is like, you know, the rarity in gacha games. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like SSR is super rare, something along those lines. And SSR wise, the murder of my winter crush, like, I wonder if these characters are poles, so to speak, and they're just having to survive in this simulation. Can I shoot that light out? Okay, so we did have to revert back to an older save. I'm probably gonna save. If I'm gonna save, I'm probably gonna go all the way back to this room over here. Because I don't know what that was about. Okay. I know how to shoot. I like the little, the grab icon. I just noticed it. I'm in danger. Let me go get those avocados. can hit with it? Huh? Sweetie, don't tell me. What is that? What's with your terrible aim? Lacey, how are you an SSR? Why? When you can't shoot a gun? That's really funny, but that's really terrible. There's nothing over there. So it kind of makes me wonder, like, if that's how they're distinguished in the rest of the game, because Luke definitely does seem like the main protagonist type character. And that's kind of honestly why I don't like him. But like, I wonder if Grace is supposed to be is supposed to mean like the casual person that took their call to action, kind of like Leon. What? This game is cheating. Oh, I just noticed those are stairs. Let me go up here. Send. That's a funny word. Second floor. Bullets for what? For what purpose? Oh, there's even more rooms? So megalophobia is a word. And that's definitely what I feel right now. Is that Satan back there? What's he doing? Something really funny, which I guess is, these are computer wires. I think they're metaphorically veins, but they're actually computer wires. Yeah. It's doing that, like, that Silent Hill horror aesthetic, where it's just like a bunch of like meaty viscera all about the place, but they're doing it with the computer instead. You shouldn't be here yet. I'm sorry. Why was the door open? You locked about every other room. Not today. Come back on another date. Leave now before she sees you. Another date. Yes, come back then. Okay, I'll leave. Don't gotta tell me. Nope. Nope. Yes, sirree. Wrong place. Wrong place. Something interesting, again, that Resident Evil 9 pointed out is that, you know, the 9s, they kind of look like question marks. So I think that's what, obviously the developers put 999 to be like the reverse of 666. So like, oh, this is the devil room. You know, that's what the developers wanted. But I think it's kind of like, if the game could talk, then it's like if the game wanted it to be like a symbol for question marks. Like even it doesn't know what these what this room is. So like it's like a double meaning kind of. This doorknob is broken. Can I take it? It's always worse when a door actually opens. It's always worse when a room is empty. Because there's nothing to be fearful of, but fear itself. Fear is very scary. What the hell was that? No. Okay, that was the flower. Ooh. What's that mold? Cold pizza. Pizza that has lost its spark. Oh, sick. That's a full heal. Microwave oven. I could use some items here. Oh, I could have put the pizza in the microwave oven. That sucks. I wish I wasn't so hasty, but I already got a full heal from it. And this ain't the door I came out of. Or came in from. Is this a shortcut? No, it can't be. This is the 3rd floor. Thinking I was hearing other footsteps. Book of the Lamb. Okay. An old alarm clock system. No use for me. You say that. It's locked. Do. It's just the bed. It's really weird. Jump scare? No, thank God. Even if I had known there was gonna be a jump scare. Oh, close. That's really crazy. Even if I had known there was gonna be a jump scare, I would have still gotten jump scared. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, I really respect this scary game because a lot of scary games are okay. Yeah, that's the place with the weird music. Place I ain't supposed to be at yet. Because like a lot of scary games are just like straight up flat horror. This one is far more attention than just straight up flat horror. And I definitely respect that more because I'm not a brave person. At least not in video games. I'm not a brave person in video games. So like it's very difficult for me to like have like a type of unwavering courage when it comes to these things because I'm just thinking, why do I have to deal with this? I can turn off the game right now. And then I do most of the time. Then this one, like it's just enticing enough for you to, or like there's definitely like some tension, there's definitely some scary stuff in here, but like it's just subtle enough just to creep you out and not actually scare you while still being interesting enough to like make you push forward. Like, not to say like this is the ultimate scary game, but this is a type of scary game that I can play. Even if Lacey has no idea how to pull a trigger. At least she got puppy ears. Just going back to the safe room. Something I really like in like a lot of, I guess, media in general is when they name things that are very quote-unquote expressive. Because I was just thinking, like, walking all the way back, I was thinking like, what if the name of this song was A Long Walk Back Home? Like some games, some things like actually have done that once or twice. Undertale, for example, it has a song called His Theme, which is the song for one of the main characters. Yeah, I guess song names that are more of a vibe, or that captures a vibe more than actually being a title. Oh, was she stuck in a door? From my past save, or the... I did the, yeah, it's 109 that I haven't gone to, and I just saved, so I guess we're ready. But I died in, I think, 108 last time. Yeah, because I just went up those stairs. I don't think I went over there. I'm gonna save the one above the one I just saved, because I think this one is bugged. Pup girl. Moving grounds. Yeah, there's a big old rat in here. can't really fight because I'm Pup Girl. I definitely want to use the gun. Okay. So yeah, 109. Unlocked. SSR key used. Room 109, you don't say. Completely different than 999. Found us something walking through snow. That's interesting. But what? I don't like you. It's actually even scarier without the static. What have I done? Nothing of interest. You lie straight to my face. Has to be an apartment building. Because each of them have a room that's like secluded off like this. What's in the bed? Oh, hold on. We're gonna work through this together. That's fresh. Gross. You don't say. We agree with that, puppy girl. What is this? An ice crystal. There's something frozen inside. The microwave! I don't like how the screen is shaking. Don't worry, pup girl, you got me, and I got you. I'm gonna go all the way back. And save the other room again. Thinking I could shoot the light out for some reason. You actually can aim, but sometimes it's just gonna be off. You can't aim all the way down. Oh, I guess you just can't aim in general. That's crazy. Huh. Where was it? Door handle is missing. Can't you just push it then? Isn't that like really dangerous? Winter medallion. So when it says ascend, I thought it was a typo because you know the A and the S is capitalized. But when you're up the stairs, the S is still capitalized. So I wonder what it's trying to do with that send specifically. There has to be a meaning there. So now I have to go all the way back. Yeah, we did find the winter medallion in that snowy area. I guess it doesn't count as change. That's unfortunate. That Omega? I don't think so. Like I thought it was like an accent for Omega. Probably isn't. Probably its own thing. So where would I go to now? Definitely already fought against those rats. What was that? I think I did. Maybe Purple Girl just has lower damage. It's just bullets. The locker. What did I pick up from them? I picked up something, it had a different tune to it. Maybe it was bullets. I don't feel like going all the way back to save again, so I'm going to save over the third slot. Because maybe last time it was just like some very specific glitch and that doesn't happen often. The 7th save. Okay, so let's keep up. It's not that? I don't know where else I could go. Oh. That was what the copper key was for. Hits from the bat? At least it's slow. I feel like the light is trying to shine on something. If it isn't. I know you're there. Oh, was that thing in the way? Alright, buddy. Armor? That's crazy. It attacks really hard too. So I gotta wait for it to, like, leave? Alright. Gosh darn it. What is that? Okay, so this room is actually glitched.
Oh, what?
It killed my entire save? Let me see. Let me exit the game. Animal Clinic? That's so terrible. My own renter? Spoilers. Okay, let me try reloading the entire game. Hopefully that'll fix it. Maybe the problem happens when I press continue instead of, that probably is what it is. I press continue instead of return to dust. Who the heck was that? Because I don't think that was Grace. My screen is black. Even when I press circle. Oh, there's a map. Yeah, even when I press circle to try to like do first person view, it's not working. Okay, so I guess I'll end it there, because, you know, I generally really like this game a lot, this demo. But I don't really have the heart to like do all of it over again. That said, I do kind of want to look at that real quick. This one? Yeah, this one. Because at least this save works. What did I press? I pressed triangle? Triangle. Select. Okay, so the map wasn't even showing up. So I guess whatever happened, it just wasn't loading anything at all. It's a very, very strange shake the rooms. What does it mean by shake? Oh, shake. That's HTML. The brackets? I don't know the name of that, but the brackets and then a slash shake on the other brackets. Yeah, that's HTML. Which is interesting because HTML is seen as something different from standard programming. Like, it's still programming, but that language is like, you know, specifically like internet stuff. And they don't really mesh together well. So yeah, it's very interesting that this simulation is in HTML and not, you know, something more simple or standard like Python or C++, etc. So I think what this game is trying to go for is a server. I think that's the main thing. Or I think it's not just that this game is a simulation of something, but there is a server that holds all of these SSRs, let's say. Maybe I'll do like a theory discussion or a story discussion. Which really sucks, because like I really want to finish. Like I really want to finish, or I really want to beat it, but I don't really want to finish. Because like I have to do all that over and I don't even remember everything that I did already. Oh, and then there's money. It's funny. Can you drop it? It's just gone. And it has no model because they didn't expect her to drop it. But it is gone. Like she doesn't have it on her. So like how dark is everything after that? And it also looks like you know, Tool in general. There's gonna be something you can equip in something that's just like a passive. It's very interesting. Don't have the gun. Not that it works. So yeah, that's very unfortunate. And then there's that rat. So actually, let me see. So if I press continue after dying to this rat, she not hit. Aw, she's sad. Look away. Is that what actually breaks it? Because that would be nice to know if pressing continue is what breaks the game and not that specific save room. No, it's that specific save room. Let me do one more test. Let me do one more test. That's what does it. And one more thing. I didn't do it. Oh, okay, so I gotta do it a little earlier. I don't know what OBS showed when that happened. Yeah, let's just deep sleep. What's that? What is that? Deep sleep with the question mark? She's blushing. Okay, she's just having a good time. Where's Grace? I think her first model was her laying down, and that one she was praying. This is Pup Girl. You can barely see her though. She has blood on her. She is the least likely to survive in an apocalypse though. Where's Luke? I knew that guy was suspicious. Welcome to Hollow. That's gonna be another playable character. Oh no, I think this is actually just the start menu. Is that what it does? Nah, okay. My Winter Crush main title, A Familiar Place. That's the very beginning, or the very first room. I think this is where you find the angel. This is, I haven't played it this stream, but this is the target practice game. It actually goes hard when it's just like, it's just this one part of the song. In the game, like the song gets like really hyped too. Ways. And this was yeah, okay. This is the second corridor. Or the corridor after corridors. This is new. Or maybe I actually did hear this, but I was so freaked out, I just didn't register it. There's chiptune noises in here. Usually that's like just an aesthetic in a song. But like, I'm always skeptical when it comes to this game because it's supposed to take place in a simulation. So that could be like, you know, again, just a stylistic choice. Or it could be important, or like story significant. I listened to In Your Walls, right? Yeah. You know what's in your walls? Wires. You know what has wires? The internet. We finally embrace the death theme. Seems like it. Because we've honestly heard all of these songs, or I think they're the only songs that we have heard, I feel like... Oh, there's a second unfamiliar place. I feel like Fountain is the song that plays once you've beaten the demo. I feel like this is the demo's credit theme. And like, Fountain can imply a lot of things. It can imply like nourishment. Like you finally found a place where you can just sit down and actually rest, or more so live than just rest. But then it's also something that implies fortune because, you know, you can, well, there's also the fountain of youth, but that's like a really big stretch. But more so just like tossing coins into fountains to like get your wish granted. And that's such a like simple thing to imply here. to where like that's probably one of the meanings. Just a guess, just a guess. Is this the third floor? And I guess this confirms it. It is an apartment complex. Which makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So it's very analogous to the first one, just different instruments, mostly. I think this is the bathroom theme. I wonder if there's another definition to complex. Mouse, where are you? Consisting of many different and connected parts. Okay. I think I really like words like this because complex, as it just said, consisting of many different connected parts, and all of its other definitions are connected to that first definition, like a complex or an apartment complex, consisting of many different and connected parts, and then the word complex was something, it's like, you know, consisting of many different and connected parts. I like that. You know, sometimes English be hidden, if I'm being completely honest. See, Forgotten Kiss. This is surprisingly happy. Okay, there it is. I feel like this is a sneak peek for the rest of the soundtrack. They really don't care about Lucas, huh? Or Luke. This has motifs from Waves, I think. That one. This one. Eyelids because seraphim, eyes. I think eyelids kind of just implies they can be open or closed, or that the eyes can be open or closed. So it's kind of like, it can imply a lot of things. It can imply sleep, which is thus related to dreaming. So it can imply waking up or going to sleep, to either be free from or participate in the dream, so to speak. Hollow's theme, a person. I liked it, just thinking. At the end of the bar for the guitar, it actually went one key lower than what you would expect it to be. It's really interesting. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. Oh my god. Lord Jesus Christ Almighty. Ooh. This is a song I can sleep to. Or really, it's a song I can vibe to, where I can just like contemplate the rest of my life. It didn't like the song didn't resolve itself. Like that's not a bad thing, but like typically you would try to resolve your songs because like that's like not necessarily music 101, but it's more like a rule of thumb, so to speak. I think the only song that I know from off the top of my head that doesn't resolve itself is the main theme to what's that game called? Not Outward, not Outer Wilds, Outer Worlds. That's so stupid. Those three games really hate each other. But yeah, Outer Worlds. That's the main theme to that song doesn't resolve itself. Like the final note just doesn't play. When I say the final note, like obviously it's not the final note if it doesn't play, but you know the motif that it sings throughout the entire song it makes you expect for it to play, but it doesn't. So yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Very short stream, but I wasn't really expecting it to be a long one. But I was expecting to finish. I was actually really hoping to finish this. I'm going to hmm. I could like record Grace, that was really crazy. I could record my final or lasting impressions on this now. I don't feel like it. And there's some I gotta get some stuff done. Yeah, this was nice. I feel like I'm probably gonna do Mina the Hollower in Azeron next time. That's probably gonna be a week from now. If not tomorrow or Sunday, then it's gonna be a week from now. Because next week or throughout next week, I'm going to be working on a game jam with some friends. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stream some of that, but if I don't, you know, that's what I'm busy doing. But otherwise, I appreciate you guys for watching the stream, watching the VOD, watching the eventual YouTube video. And but it's time to me to bid you adieu, farewell, sayonara, hasta la vista, hasta luego, all the goodbyes, and I can hope to see you guys in the next one. And until then, as usual, peace.